Hi guys, Kevin Trainer 79 here. Today I'm going to talk about stages or steps in regards to working out. I see a lot of people when they come to the gym, they either start stretching and then they start working out, or they don't even warm up, they just go right into the weights and off they go. So I want to talk about 4 stages or 4 steps in regards to what you should do when you come to the gym. I hope this can be very helpful for people. So let's talk about that. First and foremost, if you ever come to the gym and you're learning new exercises or you're starting to work out, please start off with lightweight. Get used to the form, the technique, the breathing. And once you get used to that, then start working your way up. You always want to start off doing more reps. So you get used to the range of motion, you get used to the motion of what you're doing, and the breathing and the technique. And then as you start to get used to that, then you can start adding more weight and reduce the reps. Okay, so 12 to 15 is what you really want to do. You can even do 15 to 20. And then once you start getting used to it, you can do 8 to 10, or you can even do 10 to 12. Reps, okay? But always want to keep challenging yourself, keep adding the weight to make sure that you're seeing change, because muscle has memory. Once you start to work out, your muscle will remember what it does, and you won't see change anymore. So they call that promote change. So you want to keep changing it to make sure that your body is changing. Okay, so I'd be doing more reps, or adding more weight, different exercises. Okay, changing your routine in the week. Instead of doing chest Monday, do chest on Wednesday. Just keep flipping it around. Okay, guys? So first thing you want to do when you go to the gym, guys, is you want to warm up. There's 2 types of warm-ups. One called a specific and one called a general. A specific warm-up is where you're doing a certain body part. It could be a bicep and you're doing lightweight and you do 15, 20 reps of lightweight and then you start to go heavy. You can do that with any muscle. That's called a specific warm-up. The other one's called a general warm-up. A general warm-up is when you just go to the gym and you, or at home, whatever, you can do jump jacks, anything to get your heart rate going. So a treadmill or a bike, get your heart rate going, go 2 to 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, depending on your level of fitness. If you haven't worked out at all or it's been a long time, I would suggest 5 to 10 minutes. If you're starting to work out, you walk, you run, do a little bit, usually around 3 to 5 minutes. And then if you're more advanced, marathon run or something like that, all you need is a 2 to 3 minute warm up, not very long. It takes about 2 minutes for oxygen to start getting into your body and start increasing, and everything starts to flow. You start to sweat, start to breathe a little heavier. Just as long as you get a little warm up. If you're going on a bike or a treadmill or something like that, you just leave it at level 1 or 3.0 or just something low and just keep going. Okay, so that's what you want to first do. So you don't want to go in and stretch. You don't want to go in there and just start hitting the weights right away. You want to warm up first. Very, very important. If you don't, it can lead to injuries, and you don't want that. Okay, guys. Second thing you want to do is resistance training. Okay. The second and the third thing you can flip around depending on what goals are you want to do, but mostly you want to do your resistance. And that could be bodyweight exercises, calisthenic exercises, cables, free weights, machines, whatever it is that you're doing or whatever level you're at. You want to do that. You want to do roughly 45 minutes to an hour of weights. And the reason why would this change is if someone who's trying to gain muscle, you're not going to do as much cardio, so you would do more weights. And that's where you get up to maybe an hour and a half, an hour and 15 minutes max. Okay? If you're spending 2-3 hours at a gym, way too long. Way too long. You develop lactic acid in your muscles, and your muscles won't see it grow. If you go there less and you do more, you'll start seeing a better change. But if you're in there a long time like that and you're doing all these different exercises for each muscle group, stop. Don't do that. Okay, so resistance training. So that's what you want to do. Okay, third thing is cardio. Okay, 2 types of cardio you can do. One is you can burn fat, and the other one is to strengthen your heart. So if your intensity is low, you're basically going to burn fat. Okay, if it's high, you're running on a treadmill at like 6.5 instead of like 5, then you're going to strengthen the heart more. If you're running at like a 5, obviously you're going to burn more fat. Okay, and it takes a long time to see a lot of change in regards to burning off muscle and putting muscle on. Okay, guys, you can't do both. It's one or the other. Because when you start to lose your body fat, you're going to do the weights and you're going to do the cardio. You're going to start losing both body fat and you're going to lose muscle. Okay, once you get down to where you want or ideal weight, then you start doing more of the weights, then you're going to start gaining more lean muscle. Okay, guys, so that's what you want to do in regards to that. If you want to do cardio and you're starting off in a week, you want to do anywhere from 25 to 45 minutes a week, about 3 times a week, 4 times a week. The more the better. Okay, it can be walking, biking, elliptical, stepper, whatever you guys want to do, but that's what you want to do. As you start to get more advanced, then you can do less time and more intensity as you start to go. Okay, Always be as active as possible. Always. If you're doing family stuff, don't count that with your workout. You know, if you're going to go for a walk with your family and go play with the kids or go for a bike ride with the kids and you got to come home and do a 3K run, then you come home and do a 3K run. Make sure your rest is important. That's really, really important. Your protein is important. Your water is important. Okay, guys? So a lot of important stuff. Recovery is very important. Okay, guys? So getting enough sleep is ideal. Okay? If you ever go to sleep and you feel like you slept and you had a long day that day and you wake up the next day and you still feel like you're tired, so you didn't have a good recovery, you didn't have a good sleep. So sleeping is so important. That's when your body changes. It's when a huge amount. So sleeping is so important, guys. Okay? And the last thing you want to do is stretching. 2 types of stretching. One's called dynamic and one's called static. So dynamic stretching is where say you're doing a bicep exercise and you do a bicep stretch and you hold it for like maybe 8 seconds, 10 seconds. And then, you wait your 45 seconds, you do your next set. That's called dynamic. So you're doing it in between your sets of whatever body part you're doing or whatever routine you're doing. At the end of the workout, when you stretch for maybe 15, 20 seconds, 2 to 3 sets, hopefully you do that, that's called static stretching. So that's very important to do too, especially as you get older. Because your muscles, your tendons start to get tight, and as they start to get tight, that's where injuries start to come into play. So if you start to stretch, then it loosens them up. As it loosens them up, reduces injury, helps with blood flow, helps your muscles grow. So it's very, very important that you stretch. Usually, when you hit around 30-ish and start going up, then it starts to get, your muscles start to get really tight, especially if you get up to my age. When you're in your 40s, it's hard. You got to stretch, because one little thing you could do, if you'd be turning the wrong way or getting out of the car, picking something up, and you hurt your back, you're done. You're done. Okay, get regular physio done, get massages done, 4 to 6 weeks, very, very important for your body. Again, helps your body to recover, helps it to grow. Your body only really grows when it's relaxed. Okay? So those are the stages that you want to do, or the steps you guys want to do. Okay? So you want to warm up, you want to do weights, you want to do cardio, and you want to do stretching. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe, like, whatever you guys want to do. But look forward to making some more videos, and I hope you guys liked it. Okay? Take care.